What's going on, everybody, and welcome to our first look at the brand new DLC for God of War Ragnarok. In case you missed the announcement trailer the other day at the Game Awards, they have announced a brand new free DLC called Valhalla that is dropping today, December 12th, for God of War Ragnarok. Now, I don't know a whole bunch about it. They didn't release too much information. From my understanding, it is a roguelike experience, so you can play it over and over again with different experiences each time. For me, I'm just excited to see where Kratos' story picks up from. I believe it takes place directly after the events of Ragnarok, and then we'll see where we pick up from there. But without further delay, this is God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, the brand new free DLC for this title. All right, so difficulty, honestly... it's a combat-focused adventure that rewards overcoming challenges. I'm probably just going to play it right in the middle. We'll look to increase difficulty when I'm playing this solo or whatever. But for now, just to experience what the new story unfolds, what the new combat challenge is. I understand there's a whole bunch of new things, so we'll play normal for now.
You are certain you remember nothing of this place?
Oh, nothing that would help us. Tell me, brother, why exactly are we doing this?
All right, we're diving right in.
Oh, that's comforting. Look, I know you expect more from the smartest man alive, but Odin always kept me in the dark about this place. Which is why I urged you to seek Freya's guidance. Repeatedly.
She does not seem eager to speak with me.
Well, quite the opposite, brother. But you tell yourself whatever you need to.
So it looks like they're giving you kind of just one of the armor sets, because this is not the armor set that I left off with.
I see a shore ahead. Black sand.
Exactly as described in the invitation. We finally bloody made it.
This game is so, like, this franchise is unbelievable. It is so good.
Something is happening.
Back to basics, then.
Oh, it just stripped me of everything. We're quite literally back with basic sword, basic blades. All right. I gotta remember how to play this game. It's been a few months.
Well, that felt unsettling. Like we've plunged into a dream.
Refresher of controls and gameplay. Nah, we'll figure it out on the fly. This was one of the playthroughs that I got my PlayStation 5 way later than a lot of people, so I actually did my God of War Ragnarok playthrough completely off recording, completely by myself. It was one of my favorite games in a very long time. Both of them were amazing games.
Doesn't seem anyone's here to welcome us.
Sure, let's just plunge into Valhalla. Why the hell not?
Locked.
I don't suppose you'll take that as our cue to turn around and leave?
Reatha Sialfor, Sinum Hautum.
To be one's own master.
Master thyself.
A more poetic way of putting it, but yes.
Apologies for your corneas.
Something is wrong. I feel weaker.
Valhalla may not appreciate our breaking in.
My shield will not work.
What? Shield's not working?
Behind you! Incoming!
Apologies for it being really loud.
It's not the sort of foes I expected to encounter here. Curious.
What do we got here?
Seems it's the way of this place to
Spear
offer
rush.
you a choice.
Okay, so this is where the differences between playthroughs can come in. You're gonna unlock different skills, different, you know, items, things like that, and then it'll change how you play. So we're starting from basic. So we either got spear rush or Hyperion blades. I really liked the new spear, but I mean, let's be honest here. Blades are that's classic God of War. We got to play with that. All right, glyphs provide combat bonuses for an attempt. Oh, interesting. Weapon glyphs empower weapons, and perk glyphs provide unique effects. Stat glyphs increase Kratos' attributes for this attempt. Each chest has a floating symbol that indicates the type of reward inside. Press L3 to view symbols overview. Oh my sweet god. Okay. Interesting. So symbols, that's fine. We don't need that right now. So it looks like we got the Blades of Chaos. Doesn't look like we can pick anything else in the moment, but this is our first attempt.
At least you're not going in completely hobbled.
It looks like there's something like affecting Kratos right now. Like obviously his power got zapped, but so this is kind of like a Groundhog Day type thing, roguelike, where you're gonna keep dying.
Behind you! Incoming!
You'll probably get stronger abilities as you go. Okay, so I didn't see what all the symbols were, but we got a new one here. So this is Cyclone Attack, sweeping circular attack that clears out nearby enemies, a robust flurry attack that ends in a powerful cross slash. I feel like stun is going to be important for some reason. I think we're going to take that. So yeah, so we got, yeah, I mean, that's also just a classic. Come on now. I don't really want to
That's
miss.
the last remaining pocket of Asgard. Something unreal about it, though. At least this part seems peaceful. We should have a
This
look
way's
around.
blocked.
You truly believe Freya would have aided us in this?
Aided us, talked sense into you. Win-win either way, really. I certainly can't see how there's any benefit to avoiding her.
I am not avoiding her.
Brother, you've gone to bloody Valhalla to avoid her. At least be honest with yourself.
It's not her I'm avoiding. I value Freya.
Well, that I believe. And nice to hear you admit, frankly. I think she values you as well, in her way.
She finds me useful. It is not the same.
Is that really what you think?
I do not believe she understands what she asks of me.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because we don't really know what the relationship between Freya and Kratos is. Like at the end of Ragnarok, it seemed like they made their peace. There was kind of like an understanding of what had happened, what had transpired, but it'll be interesting to see where that leads to. So there is a door there. I think that's probably the only way we can go. These are all blocked. No idea what any of this stuff is. We'll have a quick look up here. This looks like it's the way we navigate between all the different challenges. Yeah, all this is blocked, so we got to go through that door.
Bifrost! Tread carefully, brother.
Okay, I got immediately cucked. I gotta remember how to play some of these games. Now, if I remember correctly, you can parry the yellow, I believe. It's the red ones that you can't parry, but...
We're back outside.
You marched into Valhalla without even talking to us first?
Nice to see you too, milady.
It was a personal matter, and I would not take you from your duties.
You breached Valhalla. Consider it worth my time. This entrance is secret. Who told you of this place?
Nailed to our door 3 days ago.
Kratos of Sparta, you are hereby invited to a challenge. Face the past, face the future. Master Valhalla, master thyself. And then directions here, no signature.
Who else knows of this entrance?
Odin and us. It's likely a trap.
You're thinking of going back in.
Would you join me?
Oh, don't let me intrude on your personal matter. Besides, I can't. Unlike the two of you, I've never died.
What happens if I return inside?
Well, that depends on you. Valhalla draws from the memories of those who enter. In there, you're an open book. Sure, you want to go back in.
How did you even get past the gate?
I forced it open.
With his bare hands.
That's the
You
Kratos way.
forced it open.
There's an easier way if you insist on going back in. Come.
Sigrun, maybe later we could continue with that one conversation.
For once, Mimir. I think you've said enough.
Ah, right then.
And the other matter we discussed? You're still thinking, I take it?
I am.
Is that what this is? Guess I'll let you think, then.
All right, so we're gonna enter again and go through the steps. So I guess wouldn't say encourages you to fail the first one.
All right, gentlemen. Let's send
There we
you
go.
in
Invitation
properly
accepted.
prepared
Choose a
challenge.
shield and
First,
Spartan Rage.
Valhalla requires you to perform the ritual of selection.
Oh, down here. All right, so we got some choices of a whole bunch of different ones. So can't remember what I was using earlier when I played the campaign, but double tap L1 to quickly shield check an enemy. Shield bash. I feel like I used the stun shield bash, but I could be completely full of crap. I definitely didn't use the shield charge. Not that I want to necessarily pick what I used. I feel like I used the Dauntless Shield. Something about that shape reminded me of that, but... Alright, here we go. Fury, Valor, or Wrath. So Valor obviously heals. Fury is the one where you just go ape shit. And then this one is and charge down an enemy with your current weapon, dealing a large amount of damage. I always liked using Fury, so I think we're going to shake it up and use Wrath. I don't know how important healing is in this, but we're probably going to die quite a few times.
What do you know of this place?
Valhalla seeks to foster wholeness and balance within those who enter. To fully master yourself, you can't rely on only your most familiar tactics.
I use the tactics appropriate to the situation.
Of course, but varying your approach will demonstrate to Valhalla the full mastery of your abilities, and Valhalla will reward such demonstrations. Be sure to come back and see me as you progress.
So adapt to the situation,
you to
basically.
say?
The challenge of Valhalla is not merely about overcoming obstacles. It's about the way you overcome them, how you demonstrate mastery of your own powers. We can guide you down a path, but Valhalla will be the judge of your progress. Return to me when you've met a goal, and we will observe the effects.
Step up to the gate
I
when
am
you're
ready.
Air, Gunnar, with me.
Valkyries are so freaking cool. That was easier.
Now you can enter Valhalla by this gate, without suffering the penalty of breaching.
Thank you, Sigrun.
Okay, cool. So
Any
we don't
cursed
have
feeling this
that
time?
cursed feeling.
All is well.
Thank you, shield maidens. All right, let's try this whole thing again.
Left flank!
Perfect. All right. So we're gonna have to choose our first two again. So I think we're just gonna stick with the axe this time. I've always preferred the axe, regardless. I said it earlier, but the blades are classic Kratos. I'm still a master fan of the axe. The spear's great. It was a new addition into this second game, but we'll stick with the classic this time. So we get our first rune. Okay, so we got Leviathan's Roar, a powerful axe throw that returns or Miss of Helheim.
Angry with me.
Small hazard include frost status. I like the
Disappointed,
frost status.
certainly.
I do like
But
the
you needn't
stun.
worry yourself, brother.
Let's get this one. We'll mix it up.
Whatever it is we're doing here.
We shall mix it all up and just see how far we can get with what we choose. So I think that's, I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy this. You know, the ability to kind of pick and choose what you want, see how far you can get with the build you choose. And then the next time it's completely random.
Your memory of it. Fascinating. Brother,
I feel like these are going to be very important.
Freya's idea does make quite a bit of sense to me. What better god of war could the realms ask for than a general who won Ragnarok and won it trying to save lives? With you on board, a whole peacekeeping council could really do some good. Sorry, brother, but maybe we reserve our talks for safe spaces.
Is there a guy behind me?
Incoming.
Oh, yeah. Where was he?
Right side, coming fast!
What?
On your right!
I gotta get my God of War timing back. This is this is quite a bit different than some of the other games I've been playing lately. Okay, so can't go that way. That's fine. There was something up here. I think it was just a health plant or whatever the heck they are, these things. Definitely grab that. Looks like that's it for this little realm. Okay, so we survived the first test. Let's see how it goes. So second one, Deadly Awakening. Killing enemies with Frost Awaken hold attack causes a Frost Shockwave or Precision Throw. Well, I don't really throw, so we'll probably take this one. Okay, so we got a couple here. We need to find our light attack, our light rune. All right.
I suppose
Area
this is
entered.
about how you remember
Jotunheim.
Jotunheim, eh?
Whoa.
I do agree with you about Freya's council. It is a noble idea. It should succeed.
This looks
on
different
her
than
lands.
Jotunheim last.
How's that, brother?
Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader.
Experienced enough to know that a shared power is best for the people.
That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it.
Even so, why make her wield it alone? Without
Glyphs purchased
Odin,
at the Tablet
realms
of
have a
Endeavor will
chance
be
to
lost
forge
at
a
the end
new
of the
peace.
attempt.
When conflicts
Acquired
do
runic
arise and
attack
can't
glyphs can be
talked through, the
upgraded
God
for
of
this
War
attempt.
ensures those conflicts have
Press
rules and enforces
square
them.
to retain your progress
They need
in
might
Valhalla
and
and exit to the main
judgment
menu.
and
Okay, so these are
credibility
save
across the realms.
stones.
Who else would she pick, brother?
Immediately restores a moderate amount, so you can pretty much get back all your rage, get back all your health. Glyphs. I do not have enough fleeting echoes for that, but I could upgrade. I feel like I haven't done enough to warrant an upgrade for. I don't even have everything unlocked yet that I can unlock. Not sure what that is. We got a door there. That just goes back down. All right, let's continue to the next trial.
Left flank! Right side, incoming! Behind you, brother!
I love how I say I don't normally throw and then I'm throwing. Didn't realize those guys were gonna spew out poison like that. Okay. So we got 200 fleeting echoes. That's a pretty sizable chunk of echoes to upgrade with.
And this must be how you remember Sparklefine.
This is not how I remembered
I
it.
would not refuse to aid her when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority.
You know as well as I do there's power in words. Oaths. The people need to know you're committed to them and to yourself. That you'll be there for them, and I know that you will. I understand you've got misgivings, man, but you've put your past behind you. We all see it.
You do not know everything that I am.
That you were. You've told me of your past, and yes, much of it was horrible. But you've proven over and over again that you're not that man anymore.
So yeah, it seems like Kratos wants to do this to prove, like, either one, get himself killed, or prove that he is capable of being Freya's general or whatever he is. She wants him to be, rather. All right, so we could purchase this fortification. Holding L1 for several seconds will trigger a high stun explosion on the next successful block or double tap attack. Kind of just feel like getting just an upgrade of this. I don't know when we're going to get our second runic attack, our light runic attack. We'll probably throw that in. Not going to worry about fortification just yet. I mean, we've only encountered 2 or 3 enemies at a time, and they've been relatively easy, so... What do we got this time? Oh, here we go.
Behind you, look out! I felt that one, brother.
These guys that throw things are so annoying. I'm very close to death. Gotta cheese it sometimes, you know? Sometimes you gotta cheese it a little bit. It's just the throwing, guys. My timing is so off right now. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere else other than just the beaten path at the moment. We'll check to make sure there's not any chests down here. Hey, look, a health globe. I should have taken the throw stun. God dang it. All right, looks like it might be another rune. So mastery seal. Okay, so we got 15 of those. Okay. So the invitation, touch the ascending sands. Is this an ascending sand?
Not permitted
No.
that way, it seems. And no way to pry it
So we're
open.
back to this first area. Now we got to figure out what the ascending
That's the
sand
path
is.
we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it.
If there's an upside to this Valhalla
I see it.
madness, at least it's good to see you in action again. You're already more your cheery self than I've seen in moons. Without a trace or a fight in front of you, I wonder after your well-being.
Combat can be
Whoa,
terrifying.
wait a minute.
What is this?
You recognize your old seat, don't you? Kratos. I have not forgotten the debt I owe you.
Do you really think he understands this? This still feels reckless.
Here they are now.
That's odd. We're back outside, but we didn't, you know.
Sometimes you reach as far as you're ready to go. Valhalla's decision or yours? Does this mean you're done in there?
No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close.
You're sure it's worth dying for?
Oh, I think we're fairly accustomed to dying at this point.
Don't be glib, Mimir. Valhalla restores you after honorable death in combat, but beyond that, it makes its own rules. And if you don't play by them... Kratos, the threat of death in there is real.
That is good to know.
If by good, you mean wildly disconcerting.
I do
Okay.
wish you luck. Truly.
So that kind of sounded like somebody from his old path. It didn't sound like anybody from the Odin timeline. I could be completely full of crap.
No mere destination. Take that to heart.
Brother, a new way to bargain with Valhalla itself.
Okay, so unlock upgrades here are permanent. Oh boy, you're really gonna make me. So we got so many mastery seals. Okay, we'll definitely put one.
A durable improvement.
Definitely put at least one into health. How many can we go to? A whole bunch. Okay. So we'll definitely put one into health. Stats. Defense might be a good one. Vitality, just to increase my total health. Again, cooldown. I feel like I gotta put one into here. I feel like I gotta put one into strength. And honestly, my biggest thing right now has been HP. Like while I'm still figuring out how to, time things and getting the God of War feels back in, because it does play different controls, like dodge is different than it is in some games. It's probably wise to just build a little bit more defensively right now, and then we can focus on things like runic power and all that sort of jazz. Maybe I'll throw one more into vitality. All right, that's good for now. We're going a little bit of a more defensive approach for this run. Start another attempt when ready. So we gotta choose these things again. So Wrath, I think, seemed fine. I'm gonna stick with Wrath. Did that say anything different? No, just pick one of the three. And honestly, I don't mind. I didn't really use it that great, but there is a new one, Onslaught Shield. No, it's not new. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see how different this run is.
Behind you!
So those were frost guys. I don't know if that's an indication of things to come. Drastically increases the power of rising chaos. Drastically, I still like my axe. If I'm gonna have to choose, I'm gonna have to choose the axe. Now, we will keep an eye on things. If a lot of these minions are frost resistant guys, then we'll know that that maybe is a clue as to what weapon you should be using. Okay, it's not. So it's totally random. Alright, so we had powerful axe throw that returns with devastating impact, form massive ice around the Leviathan axe, and strike. I like this one. I've used Winter's Bite before. It's really good if you can get it upgraded. So I don't think we have much.
Look, brother, the fog's lifted. Valhalla's becoming more open to you, perhaps.
I think we should always try and grab these. Oh, it's gone this time.
You can see how all the little realm spaces connect to the higher plane. And those statues are certainly imposing.
Oh, this one's gone.
I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld from my homeland.
Ah, well, you sound thrilled to see them again.
Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysian fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus.
Ah, yes, where the souls of the damned were tortured. How has your mind manifested them here, I wonder?
Okay, so because I don't know if that's for sure a thing, but because we unlocked this, whatever, this upper Jotunheim, it seems like we can just re-enter, at least for now. Or is this a seat thing? Mystery of the Sands. Defeating Valhalla Chosen will unlock the Ascending Sands.
This is locked until we meet Valhalla's demands.
Okay. So where do we enter? We gotta look for an open gate. Just obviously not this way. There it is, up top. Oh, we got this here. Okay, so let's buy a winter's. Oh, I don't have enough. Well, I guess we haven't really done anything on this run yet.
Incoming!
Behind you, brother!
All right, that wasn't too bad. What's this thing? Right. So did I just see two? No, this one didn't open back up, did it? Neither of these opened. All right, so we got a chest here. So what do we got? Blessing of Honor, Strength, Runic Vitality, Runic Cooldown. I mean, we've been building a strength-based one, so we're gonna go with that. Strength, Vitality, Defense. That's what we're going for with this run. It might not be the best thing to do. It's probably better to take some of the other ones, but for now, that is what we got going.
Midgard in memoriam. Ah, I'm starting to see there's no fixed order to the realms we'll visit here.
Yep, that much is apparent.
Whose voice was that we heard when Valhalla sent us back from the throne?
You heard it also.
Aye. Said he owes you a debt, was it? Someone who might lend us a hand, perhaps?
Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms.
And by that you mean... Yes, I see. No shortage of bitter old ghosts in these parts. These parts being your memory, of course.
Guessing, yeah, that's locked. We haven't fought a big foe yet. Perfect. This is what I was looking for. Now we can go back to that tablet. Oh, those are mastery seals? Boo. All right, we'll just head through. Thought those would be echoes in that chest. Oh. Why am I not switching to...
Ah, frozen! What now? Incoming!
Oh, God.
Behind you! Watch out! Behind you! Incoming! Behind you!
I love that finisher so much. All right, so that was a little more testy. I like that. Definitely felt like you had to use a combination of your weapons. So that's where we're going. Let's just quickly have a... Nope. Just kidding. All right, so what do we got? Blessing of Endurance, Defense Vitality. So do we want some more defense and some cooldown, or do we want more defense and some vitality? Honestly, probably some cooldown at this point. I know we're kind of branching away from that, but having 2 defense and 2 cooldown seems like a pretty solid little combination there.
Brother, that throne we saw, did you recognize it? Was it familiar?
It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters.
Ah, the anxiety of power made manifest. A symbol you're no doubt meant to consider.
It is a symbol I reject.
That might not quite close the book on matters. A symbol can't be slain, destroyed, or ignored. The best measure is often to reclaim it, redefine it. Remind us it's not the throne, but the god who sits in it.
Yeah, I gotta think it was somebody from Greece that pulled him here. Like, obviously here the random voice and all that sort of jazz, but...
More Drogger! Left side! Watch your left!
Where is he? Oh, there he is. All right, what we get this time? Okay, grants a blessing of cooldown when interrupted, double tap. Okay, but that doesn't happen that often. That's the only thing, right? Like, in all the runs that we've done in all the trials so far, I've seen 1 blue ring to double tap through it. So I think we're just going to keep building on the defense. Get a little bit of luck point in there.
2 fights in a row now. Valhalla's demands are escalated.
Oh, there's little guys here too.
Above you, brother!
Damn it. Oh, is he regenerating health? What is this camera angle?
I felt that one, brother. Left, right, brother.
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do against this guy. Okay. Okay, I don't think I had the tools to beat him. He seemed a little challenging. I don't know why he was gaining health. It looked like the first time I was doing damage, one of those things went inside of him, but then when I did damage the second time, it popped out of him. So I'm not entirely sure
At least
what
you
the
fell to one of
mechanic
more
is there.
challenging opponents. No shame there.
So yeah, definitely did not succeed that time.
The resilient warrior dances with change, easily adjusting to its rhythm.
Let's see. Do these tasks, return here for rewards. Fair enough.
The labor marker. To accept new labors and redeem completed ones for rewards. The marker offers tasks that are repeatable and cycle at random, so make sure you visit often. Okay, what's this? Armor. Here we go. Appearance pedestal. Discover and unlock various armors and weapon attachments to customize Kratos' appearance. This is only cosmetic and does not affect gameplay. That's kind of lame. So obviously they got a whole bunch of the armor and whatnot in here. They got so many. Let's put on something cool looking, shall we? Let's do this one. This looks neat. Okay. And then which one was that? Spalders of Enlightenment. Let's do Bracers of Enlightenment. Yeah, I like the looks of these ones. Why not? Sure. This is clearly doesn't have any impact on the game, so that's perfectly fine. Let's do that. Looks cool. Why not? Don't care. Honestly, it's if it doesn't affect gameplay, it really doesn't matter what you use at this point. Sure, don't care. Okay. So that's just if you want to change your appearance back to kind of what you were playing with earlier. The heck do I go?
Valhalla is a crucible. What will you do?
It's never been
Valhalla is a crucible. Okay, definitely need more health. Right now, when we get to the big monsters, they hit me like once and I lose 3/4 of my HP, so. Okay, we're good with what we chose.
Valhalla has chosen for you to target will only continue to manifest. You must adapt and employ all available resources, or you will fall again.
Where is Freya?
Away for the moment. As you know, she's attending to many things presently. Establishing a new governing body for the realms is no simple task. There are leaders to find and recruit, negotiations for sharing power. I'm sure she'd prefer to be here, but you'll have to make do with the three of us for now.
I'm sure we're in excellent hands.
All right, let's give this another run. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is basically what the new thing is. There's going to be little story teasers thrown in between certain runs, etc. But For the most part, it's definitely a roguelike challenge. It is a experience where you're trying to build on your previous runs, learn new things, get different upgrades. It's all random as to what, you know, runes are selected and all that sort of jazz. But I think for the hardcore fans of this game, I think for people that like a roguelike experience, this is probably more catered towards them. I'm enjoying it. It's not something that I'm going to actively try and pursue to beat every little thing on every difficulty, things like that. But let's do a spear one. Why not? I'll probably play it enough to where I learn what the true story is. Now, that's obviously not going to be fitted into one video because who knows how long it's going to take me to get through. The spear is pretty cracked when you get a lot thrown into them and pump it up. So what do we got here? Repeated long-range weapon slices that stagger enemies. Press R1. Okay, so that one's pretty good. We also got the charge. Charge, I don't know how it's effective it's going to be in this, so I think we're going to grab that. So we're probably going to have to find a way to beat this big boy, because that seems like the next hurdle. Don't think I have a lot of these runes left. I do not. So we'll just continue on and see where it leads. Icon glossary. Symbols of the gateways indicate what lies ahead and help you inform choices. Okay, so if we go here, press it. This is a... Is it the runic one? Special abilities imbued to a weapon that must recharge over time. Is that what that symbol is? I think so. Yep. Okay, so this is a runic ability type challenge. Was there multiple doors open there? I suck at that timing right now. Holy crap. Oh, what the? I really like this spear, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's definitely not my go-to when I play the campaign, but this is pretty awesome. It's so fast, it's so powerful. Now, obviously situational, you're not gonna have it be effective in every single fight, but when they don't have shields. All right, what do we got here? So we got a heavy one. So an array of chaotic cyclones rampages through the field, damaging all enemies. Summon a massive tornado to send enemies tumbling in their path. I kind of like the stun one. We talked about it earlier, how you're definitely going to need some sort of stun to deal with some of these bigger boys. So we're back here. We have multiple doors open.
You in the shrine we keep seeing. If Valhalla keeps pulling it out of your head, it must have some significance to you. Could it be that the idea of being loved and respected is a fair mite better than the alternative? Now, hear me out. And it's not as though I'm the smartest man alive or anything. But don't you think joining Freya's council could put you in a position to walk that path? To earn that path?
Well, that would be a poor reason.
This is Fleeting Echoes, the temporary resources that can be spent at the Tablets of Endeavor to improve your chances.
Except
okay.
Ambition is poison.
The heck do we get down there? I don't think anything's open down there anywho, so we don't need to worry about it. So this one is the perk lift, unique combat and gameplay. Okay, let's do a perk. Perks are usually pretty solid. The fleeting echoes obviously would be nice because that lets you buy temporary slots. Get off me.
Behind you, brother!
So we got some fleeting echoes there anyway. This should give us a perk point. Okay, so hitting stun enemies unleashes shockwaves that has a chance to grant stacking increase of strength and stun. Holding L1 for several seconds will trigger a high explosion. Okay, so with this build, I'm not really using the shield as much, so probably just go for that first perk point.
Getting back to that image of you on the shrine. I'll grant you ambition can be a poisonous motive, but your ambitions are only to help people, not for your own glory, right? Make the world a better, safer place. I think maybe that image of you is symbolic of your desire to walk a righteous path. Valhalla's little signpost.
You're sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me? Or for the realms?
I think we're here to make sure about that, one way or the other.
Let's do a big upgrade on our windstorm. I really like the windstorm. That's definitely something that could be unique in here. Especially just when surrounded by a lot of enemies. You just throw that out, a giant tornado comes, damages them while you deal with them. I think that's pretty unique. Okay, what was this one again? The triangle. The triangle was stats glyphs, so strength, defense, or etc. And this is health one, which, if I'm not mistaken, is restores health or rage. Nah, I like the chance of an ability, increase some ability during this. Doors chosen 3 of 7. Okay, so we're working on a mastery task.
Behind you, brother!
What the? Ah, the elves, the dark elves, I believe. All right. Annoying. Dude, what the? The spear is cracked. Cool. Ooh. Are we capable enough to fight the boss guy again? We're gonna do defense and cooldown because I really like the tornado ability. I think we need that to come up a little quicker than it is. All right, so I see a door with a boss skull on it, so we know that that's one of the chosen guys. Is that the only door open? I feel like it's the one I'm gonna pick anyway. All right, let's get after it. Let's see what we can do against this guy this time. This doesn't appear to be a boss yet. Oh, maybe he is. He is definitely not. Are you?
On your left! Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Incoming!
What? What was that jump? Ah, it's so good. Their finishers are unbelievable. All right, let's go. We completed one of the Valhalla's Chosen.
To face me. I sense there are more challengers like it to find. That is how we earn our way forward.
All right, so we're gonna have to keep killing Valhalla Chosen to progress and open some of these
Should
runes.
be free to move up to the next area now.
So I should be able to touch that sand and go to the next spot.
Maybe.
Just don't have enough of these at all. All right, let's have a peek. See what happens. What was that? Oh.
Ah! Fire crossed everywhere!
I messed that up. Get wrecked. Okay, the spear is definitely the spear is really awesome. I'm really vibing with this. All right, so we killed a guy named Fisk. All right, immediately restores a fair amount of Kratos' rage, strength, or luck. I don't need rage right now, so we're gonna take the strength and the luck. So let's go, baby. And we got some mastery seals, 36 to be exact. That's a pretty sizable chunk. Oh, not this again.
Congratulations, old friend. You really are going places in Valhalla.
Where's Mimir?
Is that really all you have to say to me? After all this time, can't muster up so much as hello for one of your most auspicious victims?
Hello, Helios. Where is Mimir?
How should I know? Why don't we go look for him?
So now we got Helios on our belts. No way, dude. This game, the guys is, I believe it's Santa Monica studio. What a bunch of legends, man.
So, what's new with you, Kratos? Murdered any good pantheons lately? Devastated any populations with the cataclysmic consequences of your actions? Turned on any once trusted allies? You simply must bring me up to speed on your latest saga of blood-soaked vengeance.
I am that no longer.
You don't mean to say you got soft? Never believe it. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan. No, there's no fooling me, Kratos. You know what they say? You can't hide in the shadows from a sun god. At least, that's what they should say.
All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for part 1 here. I think I'm probably going to play this a little bit more just to see what the story progresses like. I'll probably record at least one more video for this and then post it as well. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC. Again, it's free. It's launched today, December 12th. Make sure if you guys have played this game, go check it out. It is so far pretty good. If you like roguelites, I think you're really, really going to enjoy it. So thank you once again. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. There's going to be a lot of fun content coming on the channel here shortly. And until the next video, take care of yourselves, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.